With anglers more mobile than ever, traveling across state lines from North Dakota to Minnesota or other states, even crossing the border into Canada to go fishing, it's more important than ever to remember the rules and regulations to stop the spread of zebra mussels and other aquatic nuisance species. Joining us to explain is biologist Doug Lear from North Dakota Game and Fish. Doug, I know it can vary from state to state or country to country, but what are some of the kind of general rules when it comes to preventing the spread of these species?
And you're absolutely right. It does vary maybe in technicalities and maybe in exact verbiage, but the generalizations are basically what you need to do is to clean anything that has been in the water, anything that you're taking out of the water. You need to drain any of the water that is in there, drain it from your live wells, drain it from your bilges. Basically, it's kind of fundamentally no different from Minnesota to North Dakota to Canada and Montana, all across the nation, fundamentally different. But what we really need to try to stress to people is that you've got to do it. And we live in a day and a time where anglers and boaters are more mobile than ever. People are traveling all across the Midwest to enjoy the outdoors, but we just really need to get that message out there, Kyle.
What are some of the rules? And I know we have a graphic that we can kind of show up and just kind of go over them again, because it's important too, not only to remember the rules, but prepare for the fact that whether it's North Dakota Game and Fish or the Minnesota DNR or whoever, I mean, you guys are actively out, looking for people who aren't following what they should.
And you're absolutely right. We're looking for people in inspections and checkpoints right at the lakes, or sometimes it might be on interstate highways, as you can fish Lake of the Woods in one day and be at Lake Sakakawea the next day, the way this world works. So again, you may find yourself at an inspection or a checkpoint, but what you can do prior to that is to remove that vegetation, to drain all the water, or if you've got some questions, if you're wondering about going into Canada, stop, check it out ahead of time. That might save you some time at the border, might save some time at an inspection point as well, Kyle.
And obviously save our lakes and rivers and streams, which is kind of the big goal of all these rules.
And you hit it right on the head right there. That is the goal. The goal isn't to write tickets. The goal is to have compliance, Kyle.
All right, Doug Lear, North Dakota Game and Fish, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.